Hello everyone, myself Dipanshu, country manager of Unilamp India and SAARC countries. Today we have a privilege to have Mr. Sarvdeep Basur, principal lighting designer of Lucent Worldwide, have multiple offices globally. Welcome to Unilamp Podcast, Power of Light session, another series from Bangkok. So in this podcast session, we'll get some experiences from Sir about lighting design and product design, and his experience of lighting, which is being happening globally, which is changing quite fast. So, Sir, welcome to the podcast session. Sir.
Thank you, Dipanshu. Thank you for having me, and
Pleasure, sir.
Thank
Pleasure
you for the
also.
hospitality here.
So, sir, what first drew you to the lighting design, and how did you find your way into this specialized field? Now, tell us more about the pivotal moment when you realized this was your calling.
It was not a pivotal moment.
Okay.
So it actually grew within me. Let me see, it was early 1990s.
Wow.
And lighting design as a profession did not exist,
Sure.
at least not in India. But I was fascinated by light, and more importantly by darkness.
Wonderful.
And probably I was one of the first people to notice that we are overlighting
Right.
spaces. I come from the hills. I was born in Shimla and spent a lot of my childhood in the hills, where darkness is very much a part of life.
True.
And when I came to the larger cities, came to Chandigarh and then came to Ludhiana to study engineering, I noticed that people use too much light. It's really not required.
True.
Right? So I'm more fascinated by darkness than with lighting, and probably darkness is my calling for lighting design. So, and then we thought probably this is the biggest tool which I can use for beautifying spaces, beautifying buildings, objects. So we use normally, that's where it started from.
Right.
Using as little light as possible, using darkness as the canvas, and painting with light.
Wonderful.
And making things beautiful.
Great.
So that's where it started from.
Great for your valuable insight, sir. So, India is known for pushing boundaries in architecture and design. Can you share a project that really challenged you technically or creatively? What made it so complex, and how did you solve it?
Challenging projects was the Golden Temple Amritsar, for many reasons. One, it is an existing project. You can't intrude onto the building. It's a religious place, and so there are various dynamics which come into play. And we had to use as less number of fixtures as possible, but that also meant that we used 6,000 fixtures, and all of them were electronically controlled.
Correct.
DMX, it was at that time the largest DMX installation in this part of the world.
Right.
And we did not have people to execute the same. Then all the fixtures had to be customized to blend
Match.
with the architecture.
Yes.
And blend with the existing architecture.
True.
That was a challenge. But lighting wise also, when we were designing luminaires for them, so there were some luminaires with 4 types of optics.
Right.
And 4 types of different lighting sources, 4 types of controls going into one luminaire.
Wow.
So each of those optics were to be individually controlled.
And that's also 10 years back that we are talking about.
Yes, those luminaires were designed in 2013. That was about the outdoor lighting. And when we started doing the indoor lighting, that was a bigger challenge.
Right.
Because the paintings in the Golden Temple are, first of all, it's been painted in very delicate colors.
Sure.
The paintings were done more than 300 years ago, if I'm not wrong.
Wow.
So they're very precious. We couldn't even think of damaging anything there. So we had to work around that, and we also wanted that we don't show a single luminaire. So we hid all the luminaires and the wiring. So the indoor was a different challenge.
Right.
So the Golden Temple was a challenging project. So.
Wonderful, sir. Wonderful. Sir, you have a vast experience in lighting design and the product design. What is your mantra of lighting design?
People get surprised when I say that it's more about darkness. Like I said earlier,
right.
Darkness not only is the canvas, darkness is luxurious, darkness is healthy.
Right.
So you have to use optimum quantity of light at the optimum place. We play with darkness, keep things as dark and quiet as possible. For that, we need help like your company, where Unilamp makes products where the beams are precise, so you focus light where it is required rather than spilling it all over the world. So darkness is the mantra.
Right.
And using lighting as a tool to enhance the beauty of the space and the functionality of the space, rather than using lighting as just flooding the space with light.
True. True. That's really insightful and thoughtful of your concept of lighting designing. Sir, if you could just tell us a bit more on your team as a different states, different countries that you are spread across.
We are a largish kind of a company,
okay,
with almost say 100 people working.
Wonderful.
In China, in India, and then we have smaller offices elsewhere in the world.
Right.
So the main studios are located in India and China. And the character, we've been able to build a culture in a company where everybody focuses on delivering, I would say on worshipping lighting.
Sure.
Or worshipping darkness, we could say, or making optimum use of light. So, and most of the team is homegrown. We hardly have any people who are trained for lighting design in their school or college. So most of the people.
So basically, it's a learning ground for the new designers as well.
I don't know how much of that is true, but a lot of people after leaving Lucent have set up successful
their own
practices.
Practices.
So which makes me very proud.
Yeah.
Yes. So very happy about
wonderful.
that.
Wonderful to know your team, sir. Sir, we have almost come to the end of our podcast session. Sir, you were involved in the lighting designing of one of the biggest temple of India, Sri Mata Vaishno Devi Temple in Katra. And Unilamp is glad to be part of your specifications and installation and overseeing the whole project. What were your experience working with Unilamp in that project?
First of all, in very few words, I'd like to say that working with Unilamp, so the service which we got from Unilamp in terms of deliveries, I know you were also stressed at that time.
I know it was.
The timelines were very tight.
Yes.
And a lot of customization was required in the fixtures. So starting with the timelines, we got wonderful support from you and people in Thailand. Everybody worked hard, I'm sure. So
glad to hear that, because we have to deliver, because it was your big project, and for us it's one of the prestigious job to, and it's a blessing of.
And the results came out very well. And after the products were delivered, I was pleasantly surprised at the quality. We set certain standards for glare control, and how we were sensitive about glare control. We wanted to keep things as specific. Again, having darkness, where putting light where it was
not
required.
Too much of light,
And we also appreciate that people who visit there are in that frame of mind where they want to relax. The evenings should be pleasant. You don't want a glary light hitting your eyes and spoiling that. So we were very particular about glare control and light pollution. So, which you guys did a wonderful job of helping us control that light with visors, with snoots and so on. So that was very happy. And the results came out very well. They were much better than the simulations which we had.
That's a compliment, sir. That's really a nice compliment for us.
Yeah, so the results were nice. I think I have no complaints. If you were to ask me where you could improve, if this was the only, this was the standard you kept, I think we did a fantastic job. There was
glad for your kind words, sir. And hope, sir, we could continue to support your projects in coming days, coming years to come by, and we wish you all the best, and all the best for your design and the team and the project, sir.
Thank you so much.
So this is Mr. Sarvdeep Basur, Principal Lighting Designer of Lucent Worldwide. And we sincerely thank him for attending this podcast session for us. Till see you next time. You can follow and click Unilamp social media and click our website for more details. Thank you.